Cults have been around for many years. And in those years, there has been a key pattern found on how cults can manipulate their followers. In this presentation, I will explain these steps along with giving specific methods that infamous cult leaders have used. Step 1 is to find the perfect recruit. These recruits can be anybody. They can be celebrities, doctors, people who are stressed, if you have lots of money or special skills, or are feeling very vulnerable. During a time like a global pandemic, many people are feeling alone and need somebody to talk to. And since they're stuck at home, they can utilize the internet. There could be a pop-up ad or a message from somebody you're friends with on Facebook saying, "Hey, I heard you're feeling lonely. I have an answer for you. Come join this organization." Many cult leaders tend to not want to go towards people who are mentally unstable, given that they can be unpredictable. They do, however, want to go towards people who are strong-minded, given that they can be easily swayed to believe in a certain thing and keep that belief. The next step, after finding your recruit, is to persuade them to join. Many will be low-key about it by making you fill out a survey. Some will promise that they will fulfill your deepest desires. During a tragedy, many cult leaders and recruiters will use that to their advantage, saying that they or the cult is the saving grace. They are going to protect you from this great tragedy. They will also paint a perfect picture of the cult. Recruiters may act happy and friendly and make you feel welcome. They may also make you believe that you're joining something that has similar beliefs as you. If you want world peace, they'll make you think you're joining a club that believes in world peace. Along with that, they will invite you to meetings, classes, and weekend getaways to help you get a feel of what the cult is about. That is where they teach you cult beliefs. Some will tell you the beliefs when you go to these classes and retreats, but some will wait until the members are fully sucked into the cult before they give out their beliefs. But many will not know the full belief of the cult for years. They could be on their 5th year of being in the cult and still not know the full truth. Many will finally tell them the full story of the cult once they know that their members are fully sucked in and there's no escape. Along with all of this, they will ask their members for favors. A technique that has been used by some cult leaders is called the Benjamin Franklin effect. This was founded when Benjamin Franklin had asked a small favor from his rival. He wanted to borrow a rare book that was in his rival's library. Once he read and returned the book, he not only returns the book, but gives him a note of thanks. This leads them to slowly become friends or allies. Techniques like this helps gain the trust from your recruits, easing them into feeling like they can donate and spend all their money for the cult. A popular cult or church, Scientology, has followers pay to join the cult. These favors can happen whenever. It could be your ticket to get into the cult. It could be your ticket to stay in the cult. The third step in manipulating your followers to join and stay in your cult is called love bombing. Love bombing is a cascade of affection, support, and approval poured over the recruit. Showing affection can make your recruit feel welcome and safe, and make them feel as though they have a friend. Many recruits and leaders will fake having an interest to make the recruit feel like they have somebody who likes the same things as them, has the same views, thinks the same thoughts. Step 4 of manipulating somebody to join a cult is isolation. Most cult leaders ask that their members break off any connection that they might have with their family and friends. Along with that, they are also asked to get rid of any hobbies that they had before joining the cult. They are also told that no outside information is right, no outside ideologies are right, unless it is given to them by the cult. When you isolate somebody, they're more likely to listen to you because they have nowhere else to go and no one else to listen to. Along with isolation, many cults have rules to keep them to keep control of their cult. Many perform rituals on their followers to ensure that they do not lose faith. They also make it known that anybody who does not agree with the cult is a liar and should not be trusted. You're also told not to question any of the cult's ideologies or beliefs. They also make an environment so different from your original environment that your personality can change altogether into a whole new person. Cult leaders also prioritize irrational thoughts, beliefs, or fears over the rational ones. Along with that, cult leaders tend to make sure that their cult members will do anything for the cult's cause, even if it's not legal. They will also make new meanings for normal and pointless words to change a recruit's thoughts for better or for worse. They are also told to tell their deepest and darkest secrets, whether it's in a confession on a one-on-one with your leader, or if it's with the group discussing your life. They also make sure that any outside information is depicted wrong. So if an earthquake happens, they will depict it differently, saying that there wasn't an earthquake. There was a huge explosion from God. Once you're in the cult, your life completely changes. Instead of feeling like you have your own life, your life is now belongs to the cult. You start believing that the cult is all you know, and that you're one with the church or the cult. Some will even start referring to the cult as us instead of them, making it feel like you, along with the cult, are one. Many cult leaders have their own special techniques that they like to use to manipulate their followers. The first cult leader is Charles Manson. Manson manipulated his followers to commit murder. To do this, he made sure that his followers were high on psychedelic drugs while discussing the plans to them. He also made sure that they thought that they were living in an incoherent, apocalyptic world. The followers were attracted to the idea of being fringe of society. Manson made them believe that he was the followers' whole life. And also that he was the reason that they were to live and survive. Manson also made them believe that if they turned their back on Manson, they were turning their back on themselves. While on drugs, they believed that none of the rules in the world applied to them, and also forgetting who and what they know and love. The next cult leader is Jim Jones, who is well known for the phrase, "Drink the Kool-Aid." He found that music helps sway the mind. This helped him create the People's Temple Choir. He felt that the music could help show the good side of his cult, and that could show happiness and love and make people want to join this cult. They released the album for the world, and he got some more members. This event happened 6 years before they drank the Kool-Aid. There are many ways to manipulate followers. Using the techniques discussed, it can help keep and gain new new followers into the cult. With the rising love of cults in our generation, knowing these can help keep further generations away from the troubles that can be caused by being in a cult. It's okay to have an idol, we all do, but we need to make sure that we take a second look before we trust anybody in fear that they could enslave us into their cult. There will always be cults. There's no stopping them. But with this information, it can help slow down the rise in cults, especially the violent and deadly ones. Hope you enjoyed my presentation. Have a good day!